Hey everyone out there, it's Dr. Leath coming to you again with another dental passenger talk. I hope this is going to create some value for some people in this that are in leadership positions within a dental organization, and I would encourage you to set everybody up to be a leader within the organization. I hate titles. I think titles are so unnecessary, but there is a pedigree to the way in which things are done. Some people work more, some people work less. Sometimes the timing isn't right for everybody in terms of being at the office. You have part-time, you have full-time, but everybody in any organization should have leadership qualities and be growth-orientated, okay? That is paramount in not only attracting talent, but retaining talent. You want to retain talent that is growth-minded, okay? So I want to share something with you regarding leadership. And I myself struggle with this a little bit, but it's a constant reminder that when I get into a situation, I want to fix it, right? I want to get in, I want to be black and white, and I want to fix everything on the spot. Well, here's a tip for you. Listen twice as much as you speak. There's a reason why you have two ears in one mouth. Let me say that again. Listen twice as much as you speak. Take it in. Maybe you don't have the answer right away. Maybe they're not even looking for an answer. Sometimes they just want to be heard. They, meaning the people that you're directly responsible for. Usually that's what it is. But if they are looking for an answer, here's another tip. Don't give it to them. It's not out of not loving somebody, but it's about not giving them the answer so that they can figure it out themselves, so that you're not the bottleneck for the next problem that they might encounter. Now, I believe in coaching them to success, hearing them, figuring it out, and if you feel inclined at the particular moment, have a conversation with them, but say, you know what, give me some time to think about this. Or, how much time do you think you're going to need to come up with some options to solve this problem? Here's another tip, the 1-3-1. And this should be its own separate video, but it's the 1-3-1, right? And I didn't create this. It's out there in the leadership world, but I've kind of used it for myself and modified it to my liking. 1, have them state the problem. A well-stated problem is a problem that's already half solved. 3, bring 3 viable options. And doing nothing is not an option, by the way. Bring 3 viable options that you have that could solve this problem. And then the last one is, which one of those 3 do you recommend? So it's the 1-3-1. You ask the team member who's going through this speed bump, how much time do you think you're going to need to bring me your 1-3-1? It's not that I don't want to coach you, and maybe I do or I don't have the answer, but we need to give it time, we need to simmer on it, and we need to address it, but we need to do it methodically. And if somebody comes up to me routinely, they're like, I know, what's my 1-3-1? Well, pretty soon you won't get that. They're going to come up to you and say, here's the problem, this is the solution already, and there's not going to be that tone of frustration of, I don't know what to do, can you help me? There'll be less of it, certainly. There still will exist a time when team members do come up and they're frustrated. But that's part of actively managing / actively leading any organization when you have 2 or more people. So those are some tips that I have for you in terms of leading an organization and doing it methodically. Listen twice as much as you speak, number 1. Number 2, make sure that you give it time. Make sure that you allow the issue to be resolved by the person bringing up the issue. Don't give them the answer. And number 3, have them give you your answer when you're following the 1-3-1. That's going to help, and I hope that provides a lot of value to you, and I hope that eases up your active leadership style in a way in which your team starts to identify, hey, this is how this leader operates. This is how they function. This is, okay, I can start doing that myself. Oh, I got it. Great. Now you have alleviated yourself as the leader who is the bottleneck for your team.